This damn. What is? Hold on.
Junior the senior.
Junior the senior. I remember. I
Yeah.
forgot that. Junior the senior. Uh, Written by Lloyd Garver, who wrote on the Bob Newhart Show, Family Ties, Norm, and Out All Night. Remember Out All Night with Dwayne Martin,
Yeah. Yeah.
LaBelle, and a young Ricky. I'm about to call him Ricky, but Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and oh God,
Chill.
Vivian. Wait, really?
Vivian.
No,
Oh, I
Vivica
don't
Fox.
know. No.
Vivica Fox.
Vivica
Vivica
Fox.
Fox.
Really? Okay.
Was Chill on that? I don't know.
No, I
Chill
don't
was
think he might have not been. I saw. You know what? I think I saw Chill on something else this weekend where he was before his accident,
okay.
and
Yeah.
I for some reason I think it was on like one of those Instagram posts from the '80s
Ah.
or '90s, something like that.
Okay. And also Bill Davenport, who wrote on All in the Family, Maud, Amen, and Too Close for Comfort. I remember Too Close for Comfort.
So did you just say earlier that the dude wrote on Bob Newhart and Good Times?
The Bob Newhart Show, Good Times, Family
That's
Ties.
that's some diversity going on right there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Directed by, as always, Herb Kennewick. We open on a school day. And Florida is getting everyone up for school. And let me tell you something. Florida seemed real edgy this morning. She was just, she's not a usually happy. Happy Florida.
But she know it's report card day.
But at this point, she's guaranteed she's gonna come out with 2/3 of these kids doing all right. Right? So it's like, why she's so upset, you know? You know?
At least two of them gonna come through.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. It's all failure. She kind of knows this. But she's like saying, getting up and waking everybody up. And JJ, she's asking everybody about how they feel they're going to do on their report cards. And she's asking JJ because, JJ, are you going to make it to the 12th grade? Which kind of bothers me as parents. Like, you're concerned. Like, I think there's some things you should have been checking on early on in the year
Yeah,
if you're concerned if your child is going to be promoted to the next grade.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, not stepping on the Evans family because they're a strong bond with a strong father figure. We learned in the previous episode, but I'm just saying.
From Frederick Douglass, Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas. She asked JJ, "Well, how you doing?" He said, "I got an A in art." You always get an A in art. He says, "Algebra could be, history may be, Spanish, cum si, cum sa." And Thomas said, "Stupid, that's French." And he said, "Which shows you how I'm doing." And that's that was the funniest thing. That exchange was just hilarious to me. They was like, "You ain't gonna go to the 12th grade." That's just like, that is so mean. Like, damn, was just
Dang.
mean to me. Like,
You know what? No, you and I have never been those brothers that be fighting. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some brothers and sisters talk to each other, and I'm like, man,
what's
I'm
wrong?
thinking about one specific brother and sister right now, and I can't even say what he used to call her because everybody would know who I'm talking about. I can't even say it, bro. And then it was so bad that he used to say, "Oh no, I don't say it to her because then she'd be mad at me."
Dude, why you
Really?
telling? Why you telling? If you telling other people, there is such a good chance that one day somebody gonna go
No,
tell.
but you know what? As far as the connection were concerned, I could honestly look and see like, yeah, she ain't gonna find out because like her friends and his friends, like when I say like totally separate, totally separate.
All right,
But you never know, you know.
very true. Um, Thelma is declaring he won't get in 12th grade, and I guess they're fighting for the bathroom. And Michael says something. He goes, "Mom," because he's last. He can't get in the bathroom, and Michael says something about, does a rich man have more than one bathroom. And then Florida comes up with one of her Bible parables. This is not a Bible parable, but it's just like, but just like a poor man, you can only use one at a time. You know what, Florida? I bet your second bathroom would be helpful as hell.
Yeah.
Mine don't. Please don't say that.
Sometimes it's good just to. Sometimes it's fun just to maybe pretend, man.
Can I? I want to see Michael say, "Mama, can I dream? Can I?
Like people when they talk about the lottery, like, what you gonna do if you ever win the lottery? And I'm like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off my phone.
And Florida's gonna come up and say, "Do you really need $1 million?" No. Go away. Why would you say that? Can I have my moment? $1 million won't make you happy in your soul, James. Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Bro, let me tell you something. I got a friend, man, who one of our friends, man, they more with the different world as opposed to good times, right? And
So they're mad.
No. They say they're just more familiar with different world as opposed to good times, but they did watch it. And the quote at the end of the text was, "Florida Evans is quite the killjoy."
I've seen it. I've seen a cut. What's his name? Oh God, what is Darren? I forgot Darren's last name, but I saw him on Facebook one time. He said, fundamentally, the Evans family fails because of Florida. He said they fundamentally just fail.
We are finding out a lot of things, bro. Were you the one who sent me that Instagram post about Peter Pan being the real bad dude as opposed?
No, that was me. That's the good one.
No, and there's like a whole story behind it, but that's another thing. You got Peter Pan, bro. You got the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, child trafficking. I mean, Peter Pan is a price. He's child.
Yeah. I've never watched the movie Peter Pan. Like, there are a lot of Disney movies. I know I'm digressing, but there are a lot of Disney movies, bro, that we came up with. I've never seen, bro. Like, never saw the Snow White. Never saw Pinocchio. Never saw any of those, bro.
I probably saw those.
Bro. I saw 101 Dalmatians. That's the only thing I remember ever seeing.
I probably saw those in the theater. Not gonna lie, I probably saw because they were a thing to do back then. They were Disney movies. They were the only thing. There was no Nickelodeon. That was the only thing for a kid. You say Disney is about kid and family entertainment. James comes home after the midnight shift at a janitorial service, and he comes in and hugs up on Florida, and she says, "Hey, lover, man, my husband." She played a joke on it.
That was funny.
You real funny, ain't you?
Hey, it's better than what you like, James.
It is. You know what? I gotta say, because I'm gonna talk about that. It is a little bit different. He said something about. He said, "I sure miss you being on this midnight shift." She said, "Might change. I got a chance at a good job." Well, let me not say good job. There's an opening as a foreman, and he says, "I'm gonna be the boss." And he said something about, "No, baby, I do what I want to because I own the company." Wait, James, you're just applying for a promotion. You're not gonna own the company. But he talked about that, and then they said, "Oh my God, this will be so great. We'll get back to regular schedules, regular shifts, and regular loving." Wait. And I got to say wait on that. Pew, 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 pew. Look, in that 2-bedroom apartment, you got to send everybody out of the house if y'all trying to have any regular love. Because can you imagine the mental scars that Thelma, JJ, and Michael have from them two?
Thelma's worse because Thelma's right next door.
Oh, Jack! Oh, Like, no, come on now. She talking, and
Cause
she said,
you got the master bedroom, which is
yeah,
James in Florida,
yeah.
and then you have Thelma's room, and then you have the bathroom.
That's it. Ain't no hallway. You see the hallway.
Yeah.
You see the hallway. But it's just like you. She said that regular loving, like they was like they, I don't know, like they Masters and Johnsons or something like that. Like I'm like, oh my god, like really? We didn't know because a couple of weeks ago, Florida, you talking about Black Jesus and other all-star. I've been missing. I've been missing my switches getting hit. Really, Florida, how we get there? Miss, just saying.
Miss.
Don't do it. Don't, 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 don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just, you know what? You know what? Don't do it. We've talked you say, you know what? That's bad. When you say that, you know what? I know it's not, nothing good is coming. No, you know what? And nothing good is coming behind that. So I'm going to say, JJ best Thelma a month of getting first in the bathroom that he makes it to the 11th grade.
12th
And
grade.
12th grade. And if he doesn't, he'll wash the dishes for a month. How about that?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
In the kids' bounce. It's later on that Walona drops in to talk about the date with a former Chicago Bear. You know what I noticed through the whole, and I mean it makes sense because they're in Chicago. When he was saying something, he said he's a Chicago Bear. Some dude named, she was dating some dude named Scooter Johnson that she met at a divorcees meeting.
And now that we're older and we know and we watch so much football and we're inundated with NFL Network, we now know that he was on the practice squad. He was and recently released from the practice squad. And guess what? That recently released from the practice squad, that notice, you will never know unless you follow the team 24/7.
He is a practice squad divorcee in a divorcees meeting. Yeah, you know what? Y'all meeting us. He's coming to Cabrini Green for you. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, she comes in and then the kids return home. Thelma and Michael come in victorious with
They did. They came in with the chest out.
I got my report card and I pay everybody. A's, B, what else?
Yeah. Michael was all A's and Thelma was like A's and B's.
Yeah. And JJ comes in. Oh man. He's just very solemn. He walks in, sadly, and Thelma's like, you gonna be washing them dishes for a month. And Florida's like, JJ, give me a report card. And she reads it. My God, you passed. You passed them all. And JJ like,
I'm like, you didn't have to do all that, bro.
yeah, dude, you got all C's. You did that like you
He's there too. I thought, you know what? You know what's funny about that episode is that every time I see it, I forget that he got mostly C's until they actually say it because of how excited he got.
Yeah.
Like he gets that excited. I'm like, oh, JJ didn't bust out A's and B's. No, he got all C's.
I wish I would. I wish I could get that excited in front of your pa about some C's. What? Hell no. But as everybody's excited, James is there. And Florida is reading it, and she said, "JJ, you got C's, but on your finals you got F's." And here it comes. Florida rips out what I call the magic book of 11th grade.
She sure did.
She says, JJ, tell me when what happened in 1066? I don't know.
Yeah, did you? I should have written it down, bruh.
It was the Battle of Hastings.
but it was his way of remembering.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was just crazy.
He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. 1066. War 1066.
Oh, it was just. It's like you don't know this. And then then they said, well, she does this. She flips a few pages. JJ, if you had a 25-foot ditch and then proceeds to read this intricate word problem, and then JJ is kind of like, I don't know why I got to know this. It's like I passed this, that, and the other. He says, well, we concerned because what they say you got and what you say you got up there ain't adding up.
And the connections are not there.
And James is irritated, which did make me want to say, you know what? You really shouldn't be talking about that 6th grade education over there, pops.
Yeah.
You are not the bastion of education that you claim to be. I don't want to check you, James, Evan Senior. But then it comes down to JJ can't answer. He gets the he said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you one last chance, JJ." And he says, "Oh, what is a dangling participle?" And JJ goes,
JJ go like this.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
He just gave. Let's go. So the three of them go down to the school. And JJ's like, I don't see why I can't go in this meeting with the principal because we want to meet with the principal. We ain't understanding this, that, and the other. So they go in and meet with Mr. Kirkman, I think his name is. And it's like, it's like, we want to talk to you about our son's report card. It's like, I know, I understand how it is when kids fail. No, he passed it. He's like, what? Yeah. It's like, why you? He passed it.
He already had a speech ready, bro. He had the speech ready, bro. He was like, what? Well, he passed.
He passed. Why? Then why? Like, the look on his face, like, why are we here? And he says, he's going over the report card, and he says, looks like young James is doing well. And James says, but old James want to know how he did it. And then the principal, Mr. Kirkman, goes into the thing about how, they lack resources at the school sometimes, and that we got 600 students and we need to graduate a certain amount, or the city or they take that money away from us.
Why would you say that out loud? Why would you say that out loud? Seriously. Why would you say something like that out loud?
My very unrealistic moment in this episode. And he says, if they don't graduate a certain amount, our budget is cut. You dig? And Florida gives the greatest response ever.